We do want to talk about, because it did happen over this past month since our last meeting. Several comments were made at a recent council meeting and in printed materials questioning your character and your honesty. Now, do you plan further discussion on this matter, or is the situation over and done with? Because we haven't heard much about it, but we did want to ask you, what is the situation there?
Well, first of all, I'm not going to pursue legal action. There's no benefit to me to do so, and it would distract me from what I need to be doing, which is doing everything I can to help this city. Mr. Pope, who is the person who cast aspersions, was my appointment to the Housing Authority, thinking he would be a good member of that authority. For a period of time, he was a good member. He may argue that he was always a good member. That's in the eye of the beholder. But I made a decision that Steve Hunt, the outstanding gentleman who runs the Office of Multicultural Activities, I think, at CVCC, deserved a chance on that board. He grew up in public housing and is would have a lot to offer. Mr. Pope's frustrations with the authority spilled over to me. He made untrue allegations, and he had, in a written document that he passed out to council, he obviously had legal help writing it. It was written in a manner that gets right up to slander and libel, but then probably doesn't cross that line. So it was clear he had legal help writing it, and it was politically motivated. There were people who said, who were angry at me about some other things, and that's fair. Listen, you're not, I only got 58% of the vote. So, and they call that a landslide, by the way. I mean, it's got 58% of the vote, and there's no question there are people out there who either are very neutral about me or who just flat don't like me. And I can live with that. I wish, I'm the kind of person who would like to have everyone liking me. I was voted friendliest in high school, my senior superlative, and I've tried to live up to that. However, I'm not going to lose any sleep over this. It is untrue. It is politically motivated. It's clear that it is. And Mr. Pope devoted a significant part of his time to telling me that he was making it political. So that's okay. We have a nonpartisan situation here. I've tried to keep my campaign for state office out of the city's affairs, but some people are dragging it in. We have a caller?
Yes, we do. Go ahead and pop on those headphones right there. Yeah, and that's, there you go. And let's see, here go the phones in. Larry Pope on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Mr. Pope.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pope.
What I would like to do is comment to what the mayor has said about my comments at City Council. It was not politically promoted. I did draft and write by dictating what I presented to the community myself. There was no legal help involved. What the mayor seems to forget is I'm a former police officer. I'm very knowledgeable in the area of law, and I know that all I was doing was exercising my constitutional rights of freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and my opinion about what he is doing as mayor, which is totally the opposite of what the citizens of Hickory has requested, such as when they spent all of the money to demolish the 2 swimming pools that were owned by the city, and they did a survey. about it, and the voters and taxpayers of the city said, we want a swimming pool in each quadrant of the city and one aquatic center centrally located to a major thoroughfare such as I-40 and 321.
Okay, Mr. Pope, hold on just one moment, because we want to give the mayor a moment to respond here. We already said
I'm not responding to that because I've responded time and again.
Okay,
he doesn't want to respond, Hal, because he knows that he can't be honest about it, and that's what I fought him for. They get behind closed doors and make decisions to affect the taxpayers and citizens of the city, but do not allow questions to be asked of them in an open city council meeting, which is really and truly against the way that it should be. So that's why I have such an opposition to what city council does when the citizens, the taxpayers, whose monies they're spending, are not taken into consideration for input in the things that they do.
Mr. Mayor, before we wrap up,
it's not worthy of response.
Mr. Pope, I thank you for your phone call this morning. Thank you for your input. You have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
327-WHKY, 327-9459. That's what the monthly Monday morning meeting with the mayor is all about. If you have questions, if you have phone calls, 327-WHKY, 327-9459. Of course, we always want to give the mayor a time to respond on anything like this that comes up. So we do appreciate you coming in this morning and appreciate you coming in and spending time with us. You got to love the time that you spend with us, don't you?
Hal, I love it. I love being open and candid. I don't think that there's any city in North Carolina or any council or mayor who try harder to be open and listen.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, you've got a lot coming up this morning, but how about for the rest of the month? Are there things going on that you'll be appearing at or for the city?
We're going to have we're going to be building the Zara Playground.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, you signed up for the build?
Well, I'll do a little bit. I'm moving to try to make that treehouse happen. Okay, so I'm going to, and we have a lot of people signed up to build, and so I'm not going to. Well, I'm not good with the shovel anyway. So
I went out to work on a Habitat house one time. They said, "You know how to work a wheelbarrow?" They tried me a lot of different positions. I don't think they wanted me to mess up that house. They said, "Wheelbarrow."